Hey Aquarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. My name is Alex. For anybody who might be new to the channel, welcome. This is going to be a reading as I do some bonus readings for my fellow Aquarians for Tuesday, July 25th. That would be today's date. And just a little check-in, see what's going on with other Aquarians out there. This is a collective general reading, so please keep that in mind. Just take messages that might resonate for you, or maybe check out the other videos that I've posted. Thank you so much everybody in advance for all of your likes, shares, subscriptions, hitting the thank you button, your comments. I love it. So please don't hold back. All right, Aquarius, these two fell out here. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. All right. These are offers, maybe invitations. Doesn't seem too significant being a page, but let's see here. Queen of Swords. There's your energy there, the Star card with the Nine of Wands. Okay. It's like I'm getting something about like go big or go home. I feel like some of you might be, there's been some tough times here. You've got Five of Cups with the Nine of Wands as well. So there's been something here that's been a bit of a long journey or a long time for you guys, Aquarius. There's been some grief, some tough times, really struggling through something. I feel like it could be something to do with, let me just get something on the Star. Tell me about the Star card. This is our wishes, our hopes, your dreams. Not losing hope on things. The Knight of Pentacles, okay? Things are slow right now, Aquarius. There's a slow energy of things changing. You could be, I mean, you've got two little pages here, which to me are just small offers or individuals coming forward, but they don't really have a lot to offer. And you may be at a point now where it's like go big or go home. I don't really want to waste my time with something that is not going to be an impact or anything of significance. So it's not that you don't appreciate this. There are some good offers. There's some good ideas, maybe some inspiration from certain individuals or certain things in life, but it's not necessarily it's not game changing in something here that is been a bit of a struggle with the Nine of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles is also very slow moving energy. Some of you could be slowly going through a little bit of a struggle or a grieving time, and it's not going through very quickly. You could be having people who are there trying to be by your side or trying to help you, but it's not really it's not creating a lot of change or impact for things to move forward any faster. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Some of you do feel a little guarded. Okay, you're taking your time. Ten of Cups, okay. And the Six of Cups. Some of you are feeling here like, not that you want to go back to the past or maybe live in the past, but there is an aspect here of saying, I just want things to go back to normal. I just want to be back in a happy place with my life, with a situation, with a certain thing that you're dealing with here. I feel like you're reflecting on some past. It's a really strange energy, to be honest here, Aquarius. Some of you need to understand or recognize that things eventually change and they do come out with like a rainbow at the end of the tunnel. It's like something is going to prosper here for you or change course. There is something here with the Star card of not losing hopes and dreams, not losing you know, the long-term outcome here, because some of you are feeling stuck in the past, or like your past is resurfacing, or it's a part of your past that you may not necessarily want to revisit. It's like, it's sort of like, if I could go back to a certain time, I'd like to go back to that period of feeling, or that time frame where you're like, things just go back to more of a pleasant, happy place. But some of you are struggling through a situation right now where there's definitely some healing that's involved. But I'm not sure. What I'm wondering is if, like, you have to be honest with yourself about a situation here, Aquarius. You may have to sort of face a challenge in your life and be your own voice, or be your own hope, your own inspiration, because I feel like you're not necessarily getting what you're looking for from other people per se. I feel like not everybody is going to have the answers for you. Truly, we have the answers for ourselves. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. It's really about knowing the answers to things, being truly in touch with yourself, understanding yourself, your self-worth. The Moon card, our emotions, being in touch with our emotions, knowing things, knowing ourselves. There could be a bit of an illusion here with you, Aquarius, where it's your mindset that could be stuck in the past, or stuck in a situation that you're grieving on or struggling through, but realize that that could be an illusion in reality. Like, there's something here about, if you want to see things in a happier place, it's a state of mind. I feel like the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Cups lined up here. It's like, it's to come from a state of mind, to make your decision up that I want to see things in a very bright and a content level. Things on the outlook are positive. Being in touch with yourself, being in touch with your emotions, okay? Moving forward from the past, okay? The Chariot going forward here, because you've got also the Four of Cups. It's like you're being the offers or the things or the people that are presenting something to you are just not fulfilling you. And you might be sort of wanting to get out of a situation of the past. You want to move forward in life. You want to get out of this rut. It's like some of you are in a bit of a rut. But I think some of you might be reiterating or focusing or just recognizing more of the fears and the things that you can't necessarily figure out. All of these things in life that may not even relate to you. They could be a bit of an illusion. They could be something that where our mindset could be pulling us down. Our mindset could be defeating us or making us feel like nothing changes right now for me. This is interesting, Aquarius, because your last readings I've done for you were really quite positive, and you were really much in charge. But not all readings resonate for everybody. So maybe there were some people where that wasn't resonating. And this is something that's resonating for some who are going through a very struggling period right now. The important thing here is to pick up each day as a new day, okay? Keep moving forward, Aquarius. Keep your eye on your goals. Keep your eye on the positivity, on the things in life that you want to achieve for yourself. Never lose hope with that Star card. Never give up on yourself. Some of you could be sort of feeling alone, or like the struggle is all on your own shoulders or on your own, it's all on you. But I feel here that we have to count our blessings and count our gratitudes and all the things, the Ten of Cups, the things that do make our life, the great things that are there and that do make our life happy and abundant, and understand that sometimes these grieving or difficult times, which with the Knight of Pentacles, they move slow. They sometimes take longer than others to process and to get through a certain time. But ultimately, in the bigger picture, it's like you will get back to a place where you feel really good about yourself, about your life, where the happiness shows up again for you in life. And maybe that's where you're sort of reflecting a little bit on the past when things were really good in your life, because sometimes we reflect on memories, on things that we say, I wish I was here. I wish I was either in the future or I wish I was in the past. And this is really about staying present, being present with yourself and being in check with your mindset. Making a decision. The Queen of Swords is like, I'm making a choice, making a decision to say, I'm going to make today the best that I can, even though I have struggles, even though I have grief, even though things haven't felt very fair, this road seems long. I'm going to make a choice today to be happy for the things I do have going good for me, for the things that I'm grateful for in my life, and I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm not looking back. This has to come to an end eventually. Everything comes to an end. And even the good times. Sometimes we go through grief, and you could be reflecting on a really good time in your life when things felt a lot more enjoyable and peaceful and fun and happy. But sometimes we go through cycles of ups and downs because there's lessons to be learned through this time frame, Aquarius. And sometimes they're taking their sorry ass time because they want to teach us the presence, being present in a situation, enduring a situation, grieving, going through this process that you need to go through, and grieving in a place that's a certain amount of time. Everybody has a different time, a different grieving process, or a different struggle. For any of you who've watched my live video, I will, if you want to look at that for my healing journey, I struggled for 10 years long, grieving, brutal years of up and down roller coaster of health issues. And I would often reflect to like when I was in my 20s, I was like rocking and it was great and things were healthy, and but now that I've healed my body and my well-being, I've healed myself, I don't regret any of the pain and suffering that I had to endure. I just had to take 10 years of my life and heal properly. And it's not about living in the future or living in the past. It was really testing me to be present. And I ended up coming into tarot. So if you want to learn about that story, you can check out my live video. It'll show you and hopefully give some of you some inspiration, because one of the things I am picking up, the reason I bring that up is because you have the Empress and the Star card. Some of you could be going through some serious healing, and that could be emotional, physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual well-being. It's all combined. You are a whole person, Empress energy. You are all things. You are a whole body, a whole person, a whole being. And all things have to be addressed when we come towards our healing journey. But the Nine of Wands tells me here not to give up, Aquarius. You're so close to coming to at least a finish line, or the next level of your healing, or the next stage of coming closer to your Ten of Cups. It's almost like the Ten of Cups is saying all of this that you're going through is taking place for your greater good, for your long-term happiness. I would honestly, and I can truthfully say, I have zero regrets for dealing with my health crisis that I went through for 10 years. I'm actually so grateful now, looking back, why this happened to me, what it taught me, what I learned about myself, what I value now, how much I protect my health, my well-being, my energy. There's absolutely no regrets. But in the time of this process, it was like sometimes I felt like I wish I would just rather die off. Like I just gave up a lot of times. And a lot of that is the mind and the illusion of suffering. There's a purpose to these things, guys. And the thing is that these offers that I'm talking about from people could be anybody. They could be, a healthcare provider. They could be a friend. They could be family members. They could be whatever this may be. But right now you feel like that's not solving my problem. You're not helping me by just saying I'm sorry, or, it's not that you don't appreciate. Everybody's trying to help. They're not necessarily in your shoes. So they don't necessarily know what it feels like, what you're going through here, Aquarius. But keep in mind that you will get back up on your feet again, and you will move forward with much more energy, with much more triumph. The Chariot, like, you will be able to go down those rocky roads again with no problem. It's like you will get back into 4x4 mode, all-wheel drive. No road is too tough for you in the future. But right now you're dealing with squeaky wheels and you're having a tough go at things and you're not making it through. You've got a lot of bumps in the road. There's a lot of tough things taking place. And unfortunately, this Knight of Pentacles, it's like it's not equipped right now. You don't feel things are moving so slowly, but you may not be equipped for taking on this type of challenge. And don't forget that life is gonna give you everything that you can handle. So you've got to hang on here, Aquarius, because I also see these Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. They're little bits of inspiration that come into your life. Hopefully this reading helps if it resonates for some of you out there going through a tough time right now. Queen of Swords here, it's like the truth sometimes isn't what we want to hear. The truth can sometimes feel tough to hear, or it could hurt, but it's getting away from living or paying attention to this moon, the lies or the deceit or the illusions, the things that we want to tell ourselves, the things that we want to believe or we don't want to believe. Okay? I have this really strange image. It's interesting where the Star card is here. Okay? And you have the moon. This is just coming to me now. And I feel like it's very difficult to find your place in life when you look at the stars and you wonder, where's my shining star in this world, in this universe? It's so difficult maybe to find, because all you can see is the moon that shines bright. There is beauty in that. There's the divine feminine. This is Piscean energy and Aquarius energy. But sometimes it's like you don't see your long-term purpose. 1717 on the clock, whatever that means. 88 if you add those up. Infinity. Luck. Better luck coming. But I feel like it's difficult to understand what the purpose of this time frame is. Why is my life going through this? But every single star serves a purpose, but we don't give it a lot of attention because all we focus on are the big ones, the moons, the sun, the big stars, the things that are apparent to us. And it's like, little do you know that each star is specifically placed in this universe for a reason. And you are here for a reason. Your hopes and dreams are here for a reason, but sometimes they don't shine bright right now. I really feel this energy with you guys, where you've got to trust in the long-term journey, because you're going to rise. You're going to become very, very much empowered and inspired and in touch with yourself, and your self-worth is going to go through the roof. Okay, you're going to value. This is like, to me, a master healer, the Empress, and the Star card you've got. This is somebody that, you know, when you come through a healing journey and you heal yourself, you're untouchable after this, because you realize that a lot of healing, guys, and I'm going to give you some brutal truth here, a lot of healing is of the mind, okay? The body follows the mind. Whatever's going on in the mind, it often manifests, it represents through the physical or the emotional. And I'm not discounting things where people, you know, there's certain illnesses or diseases that we don't blame ourselves and say, well, it must have been my thinking that now I have this incurable illness. Not necessarily, okay? So take that within reason here. But the mind will do a lot of healing, and it can also do a lot of damage. And I feel here with the Queen of Swords, you've got to have a sharp mind, and you've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to be truthful. You've got to see things as everything serves purpose, and it's for my greater happiness. It's going to show me my 10 of Cups. Right now, you're in this 5 of Cups. You're in a big, big transitional stage. You're going through some brutal, maybe some sad, maybe some loss, some grief, but this is where things turn corners. 4 of Cups. Okay, you're not excited about this offer. You're not excited about things in life. You could be feeling very discouraged, very bored, misunderstood, or you don't understand what is taking place in your life. I don't know why today, guys, I am so tired, I'll be honest with you, but I love you guys so much that I just had to do I was like, you've got to read for Aquarius, and I am really tired today. It's always my pleasure, but this message had to come through for somebody. I am so behind. I've got a few days to go before I launch all the 12 zodiacs, okay? So expect delays maybe, because there are moments when I'm having a cup of tea or I'm relaxing in my house. Today's my day off. And I was like, all day, I got to read for Aquarius. And it's like, but I've been telling myself, what time is it? It's about 2 o'clock almost, that I need to rest. I need to shut it down. I need to not do anything. I need to just not be doing tarot today, but I can't help myself. I get nudged. So I truly hope that this message, unintentionally, I don't even know what's going to come through the tarot. I hope it helps you guys, whoever this is for. It's 21:21. I keep looking at the clock when there's matches here, when there's numerology taking place. Okay, Aquarius, 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. This is this feeling of like something has to come to an end. You feel defeated. You feel completely exhausted. You feel like there's nothing left that could be changed or done, but it's closing, okay? There's always something gonna come and change for you. Nothing lasts forever. Things always change. And you're getting into a place here of clarity, and you're moving past the worst of the worst, okay? And this 5 of Pentacles is accept every little offer you get. Don't discount, because somebody might just, I don't know, send you a tarot video. Somebody might smile to you on the street. Somebody might say, hey, I've been thinking about you. I know this may not do much, but maybe this will help you. It could be a book. It could be a little fridge magnet, a little inspirational card, something that helps give you hope. And sometimes I know, believe me, I know what going through tough times is like, brutal times. And sometimes I used to kind of get upset or angry because I'm like, this isn't doing shit for me. But when I look back, everybody played a certain spot. Everybody was one of those little stars in the sky, but I didn't necessarily see it at the time. And I never thought. It's interesting because intuitively, I want to tell you guys, listen to your intuition right now, okay? The Moon card. Listen to your inner knowing, your inner calling, your inner healing. Just guide yourself through this and take the required time, because there are struggles. There's no doubt. You've got a lot of struggling cards, but you have this silver lining of beautiful 10 of Cups and Empress energy and the Chariot. Some of you may be held back from moving or traveling. Some of you may be stuck somewhere where you don't feel you can venture off or do things. You can't reach your goals. You can't accomplish things. You can't stay focused because you get derailed. But eventually like I said, you're going to turn on that all-wheel drive and you're going to be able to conquer again and get through things in life. Just hang on there. Travel will come for some of you. I think some of you also, excuse me, you feel the need to sort of venture off or get away because where you're at right now isn't offering you maybe a lot of stimulation. You could be feeling a little discouraged or bored with what the surroundings are offering you, which is why I was kind of picking up, like maybe you were like in the past, you used to have a different reality, or you're sort of reminiscing. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. You're reminiscing or revisiting nostalgia and things that you felt good about. Maybe that's one of the little hopeful things that you can hang on to, or some good memories, some good times, but something even better is going to be coming forward. Okay, the future is our past waiting to happen. Okay, so future plans, future things that are about to happen will one day be the past. So you will be creating new memories and new things to look forward to. Most importantly, look forward here, Aquarius. Keep looking forward. Queen of Swords with this Chariot, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress. The Empress grows. She's always birthing new. She's not recycling things. She's rebirthing new creation. She's moving forward, growing upward and onward, as is the Chariot. Queen of Swords draws a line in the sands and cuts boundaries, leaving things behind sometimes. It's a little tough at times. Okay. We're getting a long video today, but anyways, what messages are here? Earn it. Abandon your ego and work towards your goal one step at a time. Education, virtue, and diligence allow a soul's inner wisdom to manifest itself. There is no shortcut. You must earn it. So Aquarius, what I see here is with this education, virtue, and diligence is allowing a soul's inner wisdom to manifest itself. And this is what being very truthful and honest with the Queen of Swords and the Empress. I feel like the Empress had to earn this position. She may have started off, he or she, doesn't matter, may have started off as a queen. And through her teaching, through her lessons, through being truthful and speaking word of truth and making decisions for herself, she rose up. So male or female, it's about earning and getting to a place in life. And sometimes, I hate to say it, but we have to go through some brutal times or some tough times because it's part of the school. It's part of the lessons. We earn our way into a place where we see things differently once you arrive. So Aquarius, I want to wish you guys all the best today. Lots of healing if anybody is going through this. I hope this helps. And feel free to check out the live video that I did back in August last year. Yep. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.